Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever felt sudden fear, unexplained illness, or strange misfortunes in your life? Many times, we ignore the hidden dangers around us, like sihr, witchcraft, which is real and warned about in the Qur'an. But as Muslims, we are never left unprotected. Allah has given us powerful tools to defend ourselves, 7 life-changing Islamic practices that no magic can stand against. In today's video, we'll reveal these spiritual shields that can break the strongest spells and keep your home and heart safe. Stay with us till the end. You may discover the protection you've been missing. First, firm tawakkul. Trust in Allah. Tawakkul means placing your complete trust in Allah's wisdom, power, and protection. A believer who truly relies on Allah knows that no harm can reach them unless Allah wills it. Witchcraft, sihr, or any evil force loses its power when your heart is firmly anchored in divine reliance. The Prophet ﷺ said, "If you were to rely upon Allah with the reliance He is due, He would provide for you as He provides for the birds." Tirmidhi. This level of trust creates a spiritual shield around you, stronger than any physical barrier. It also removes fear from your heart, because fear of creation fades when love and trust in the Creator is firm. Tawakkul is not passive, it is active faith, accompanied by dua, effort, and patience. When you wholeheartedly turn to Allah, the evil eye, black magic, and jinn cannot penetrate the wall of protection He places around His servants. Second, daily Adhkar, morning and evening du'as. One of the strongest weapons a Muslim has against witchcraft and all forms of spiritual harm is the consistent recitation of Adhkar, the prescribed morning and evening supplications from the Qur'an and Sunnah. These are not just words, they are divine shields given to us by Allah. When recited with sincerity and presence of heart, they form a protective barrier against unseen evils, including sihr, magic, evil eye, and shayateen. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never began or ended his day without these adhkar, and he taught his companions to do the same. Among them are powerful du'as like Bismillahi alladhi la yadurru ma'asmihi shay'un fil ardi wala fis sama, and the last verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. These daily recitations act like spiritual armor. They purify the heart, fortify the soul, and repel any harm. Skipping them leaves us vulnerable. Consistency brings protection from the unseen forces that seek to harm us. Third, Ayat-ul-Kursi, Surah Al-Baqarah 255. Ayat-ul-Kursi is one of the most powerful verses in the Qur'an. It describes the complete sovereignty, knowledge, and authority of Allah over all things. Reciting this verse is not just an act of worship, it is a fortress against all evil, including witchcraft, jinn, and dark forces. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever recites Ayatul-Kursi after every obligatory prayer, nothing stands between him and paradise except death." Naas. He also taught us to recite it before sleeping, as it will guard you throughout the night by Allah's permission. The strength of this verse lies in its declaration of Allah's might. His kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and He feels no fatigue in guarding them. When recited with belief, it acts as divine protection that no sihr or shaitan can penetrate. Making it a habit transforms your home and heart into a sanctuary filled with Allah's light and security. Fourth, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas, the last 2 surahs of the Qur'an. These 2 short yet powerful chapters of the Qur'an are known as Al-Mu'awwidhatayn, the chapters of seeking refuge. revealed specifically for protection, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ would recite them regularly for safeguarding himself from all forms of harm, including black magic, evil eye, and envy. In fact, when he was affected by sihr, Allah revealed these surahs to restore his well-being. Surah Al-Falaq seeks protection from external harms, such as witchcraft done through knots and darkness. Surah An-Nas seeks refuge from internal harms, especially whispers and evil intentions. The Prophet ﷺ advised reciting them 3 times in the morning and evening, and also before sleeping, while blowing over one's hands and wiping the body. These verses, when recited sincerely, serve as a shield against sihr and every unseen danger. Ignoring them leaves spiritual doors open, but using them shuts out every source of evil. 5. Avoid suspicious items, charms, knots, threads, and amulets. One of the often overlooked yet dangerous gateways to witchcraft is the presence of suspicious or un-Islamic items in your home or on your body. These may include knotted strings, hidden talismans, strange powders, handwritten notes with symbols, or even charms disguised as spiritual protection. In many cases, such items are tools used by magicians or those who deal with the jinn. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ strictly prohibited wearing or hanging tamaim, amulets, that are not from the Qur'an or Sunnah, warning that they are a form of shirk, associating partners with Allah. If you find something hidden under a pillow, doormat, or in your clothes that you didn't place yourself, do not ignore it. Dispose of it safely and seek protection through Ruqyah. Relying on physical objects for protection instead of Allah weakens your faith and invites harm. Cleanse your space and trust only in what Allah has prescribed. 6. Stay in Wudu, ablution. Remaining in a state of Wudu is not only a condition for prayer, it is also a powerful form of spiritual protection against sihr, witchcraft, the evil eye, and the whispers of shaitan. Wudu purifies both the body and soul, acting as a shield that repels negative spiritual influences. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasized the virtue of staying in wudu consistently, even outside of prayer times. He said, "No one guards his wudu except a believer." Ibn Majah. Evil forces thrive in impurity, and a believer in constant wudu maintains a spiritual cleanliness that makes it difficult for jinn or black magic to affect them. Before going to sleep, being in wudu is highly recommended, as it keeps angels close and wards off nightmares or harmful influences. The habit of staying in wudu also increases your consciousness of Allah, taqwa, which in itself is the strongest protection a believer can possess. 7. Seek Ruqyah, Quranic healing. When facing symptoms of sihr, witchcraft, evil eye, or jinn possession, Islam teaches us to turn to Ruqyah, a healing method based on Qur'an and authentic du'as. Ruqyah is not superstition. It is a spiritual treatment practiced by the Prophet ﷺ himself and his companions. Verses like Surah Al-Fatiha, Ayat-ul-Kursi, Surah Al-Baqarah, and the last 3 quls are frequently used. Ruqyah can be done by a trusted, knowledgeable Muslim, or you can recite it upon yourself with full faith and reliance on Allah. The purpose of Ruqyah is not only to heal, but to strengthen your heart with the remembrance of Allah. Avoid going to magicians or so-called healers who use strange rituals or shirk-based practices. True Ruqyah involves no harm, only healing through Allah's words. When done properly, it breaks the effects of witchcraft and restores peace, proving that no darkness can withstand the light of the Qur'an. Remember, dear brothers and sisters, no witchcraft or evil can harm a believer who holds firmly to Allah and follows His guidance. These 7 protections are not just practices, they are shields from the unseen. Make them part of your daily life, and you'll walk with the peace and strength of divine protection. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more Islamic wisdom. May Allah protect you and your family from all harm, seen and unseen. Comment below. Ya Allah, protect me with your light. Jazakum Allahu khairan.